So if you haven't brought an instrument this Sunday, feel free to bring one in the future. There's probably something under your chair. Sabina has been good about, is always really great about bringing stuff for people to work with. So if you feel like making some noise and joining in the fun, that's how you do it. You get your body moving in this, and pretty soon all the magic of musical healing happens. So in your musical composition journey, what do you feel was, well, maybe you can kind of pick a song and tell us kind of how the evolution of that, kind of help the burgeoning songwriters and composers that we have here kind of understand your creative process. Which one comes to mind?
You know, so like you said, I started, just technicalities aside, right? When you just do the truth, it's beautiful itself. So I started just going by less is more, just keeping it simple. And from that place, my songwriting, I look at it as a muscle, And so just like anything else, just like staying aware in the moment, right? In this moment, breathing out, practicing gratitude. It's always a muscle that I feel like I had to practice. And at first it was a challenge to overcome that, but the more I practice it, that muscle gets stronger, and practicing these things of awareness becomes easier and easier. So the same with songwriting, again, like 5 years ago, I've always played music all my life, and then like about 5 years ago, I really intentionally made a decision, I saw something once, right? I saw something out of the headstock of my guitar, and there was something, a ray of light, and it showed me, hey, this is going to provide abundance for you and your family, be it money, happiness, joy, whatever it is. But I got the sense, and knock on wood, because I hope I'm not jinxing. So the songwriting, it's just, when it starts with simple rhymes, this cat is fat, sat on a mat. And just kind of taking the simple things, and that muscle became stronger and stronger. And then where I could take simple things and really turn them into a garden of beautiful flowers, get technical in the details. So here's the song, and it's called Let Myself Be. And truly, I wrote this the first time I took a drive down Oak Creek Canyon, 89A, which I'm so grateful. Yeah, I live in Flagstaff, and I was coming down the canyon this morning, and man, it's such a thrill to call this beautiful place home. And so I'm so grateful for that. And so this one is called Let Myself Be. So it is an A minor, and the 2-5-1. So it's F, E. Cool. Okay, let's get it started. Set myself free. I go down the riverway, and I let myself be. Stars they shine up above, sun glistens on my cheek. This creek sings a beautiful song, and I let myself be. I let myself be. I let myself be. I let myself be. Let's stay there for Christ.
Good composition. Wow, wow. And I love your kind of story in that. It kind of reminded me of an old story from the Beatles, from Paul, and how you kind of writing a song, and sometimes you just kind of get whatever is there in your head and get it down, like that song he wrote, Ham and Eggs, ham and eggs. All we ever get are ham and eggs. And that's where it started. It doesn't have to start finished. It just has to start somewhere. So if you're that's a really good thing that you're saying. Just get something down, get it going, get it moving, and the rest of it kind of comes along in its own time.
Right? Because like this guy here, right? It's a terrible master, but a great servant. But this guy here is an amazing, gracious master, right? So I always try to stay aware of keeping this guy on top of this guy,
Nice.
right? Because this guy, I love cycling, I really do. And if I look at my weather app, I'll be like, oh, the wind is this, and it's cold, and this and that, or if I just don't really care, and I'll just get on that freaking thing and start riding, you're there, Speaking of yesterday, should we do that song? That'd be great to do that, if you guys are into that.
Right.
I
Yeah.
know it's not
You're doing that.
but it's an F.
That's kind of a good one that kind of expresses that sort of whole mood of.
Yeah, yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe yesterday, suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, I believe yesterday she had to go. I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long. Yesterday,
What was such an easy game to play? Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe yesterday.
So I did want to take a moment here for us to get an update on our dear sisters, Sunshine Rose. And Deborah, did you